countless versions of the American dream out there for each person. I'm your host, Jen Morris, and I want to welcome you to the American Dream, the only show to bring you positive stories about real estate, lifestyles, and success from across the country. This week is about finding some tasty bites, whether that's out at a restaurant, market, or the comfort of your own home. We've got stories from Florida, Connecticut, Texas, and of course, the best stories from your city. Let's start the show.
We do it in the spirit of going against the grain of the negative media, giving inspiring information, and having people walk away from our show with something of value.
You're seeing a disruption in both the real estate and the mortgage space.
A lot of people are just not willing to put in the work.
What video does is that it demands an emotional response.
You know what I love about the show? It's totally unscripted.
Our show is both national and local, and I'm proud of the fact that we're here to share stories that both inform and inspire our viewers for the better. Our first segment is brought to you by a professional in your city. Let's hear from them now.
Hi, I'm Pat Dailey.
And I'm Ryan Dailey, and we're Daily by the Sea, luxury coastal real estate here in downtown Laguna Beach.
Hey, Ryan, not only are we in Laguna Beach, we're on Forest Avenue in Laguna Beach. This is like the epicenter of Fun Central for California. Here, everybody knows about Main Beach. I mean, after all, we're in Laguna Beach. Well, what they don't realize, just on this side of the highway, we have not only the shops and restaurants where you come in off the beach, but an incredibly vibrant art scene. It's just amazing.
That's right, and actually, Suzi from our team is at Mark Whitney's gallery, famous local artist, interviewing right now. You guys are gonna go check that out. We've got to get our listing ready. We'll see you there.
Hi, I'm Suzi Dailey, and I'm here with Mark Whitney in his gallery in Laguna Beach, California. I just had a few questions for Mark because I love his art so much. Mark, I have to ask you, I have clients that come here from all over the world, and so many of them ask me, why are there so many galleries in Laguna Beach?
Laguna Beach is an art colony. It's been an art colony for 100 years. Since 1920s, artists have come here, set up their studios when it used to be, a real isolated town. Now it's part of the big sprawl here in Southern California. But in the old days, the artists would come in. There was no art dealers, so they would just set up their studios, and the people would come into town and visit their studios and buy paintings. There was maps. They'd give you all the famous artist studios. Those paintings that those people bought in the 30s, they bring them back now and we resell them for them. Those are worth a lot of money. It's kind of interesting.
No.
Yeah.
And didn't people actually live in their studios too at some point?
Yeah, well, of course. Yeah, it was a real bohemian town. The town was full of like writers, actually a lot of famous cartoonists, a lot of like New Yorker cartoonists, artists, actors. When I was a kid, I grew up here. You'd see like Victor Mature walking up and down Forest, or Betty Davis. Yeah, it was really cool. Real casual, kind of a fun town.
Oh, how fun! Now, what made you choose to keep your work here in Laguna?
Well, I grew up here. When I was very young, I went to school in the Canyon. There's a real good art school here in the Canyon, so I went to that school. And then when I got older, I came back, and I knew this is a place to sell art.
Well, it's so great that what you have is original art. You're not selling art that's a commodity that's just sent all over the place.
So this is, our store is a little unusual in that I own the gallery, which is in the tradition of Laguna artists. There's their own tradition of that, where the artist is in the gallery, and I run it like a family business. My wife and I work together. She, sells the paintings, I paint them. And that's how we...
so great.
Yeah, it's really cool.
And I know you're famous for your bed paintings, your unmade beds.
Well, yeah,
I see you have these on the wall, but everybody loves your unmade beds.
Yeah, that's another question again. People come in and say, what's with the bed? So I have jokes I usually tell. I tell them that I'm like sleepy, or like my mom used to make me make the bed when I was a kid, so I've kind of got a problem with it now. But it's a very personal subject. This kind of painting usually goes in the bedroom. And it's personal because even your friends won't come into your bedroom. It's your own personal space, so it has like a lot of human poetry to it. That's what my paintings are usually about, like a kind of a quiet, peaceful poetry.
That painting would look so awesome in Patrick's oceanfront listing. Let's surprise him and take it over there.
Excellent. Yeah, they look better in the house.
Okay.
They'll look better
All
there.
right.
Okay.
Okay.
Cool. Let's
Good.
do it.
All right. All right. Let's do it.
Cool. Cool. Cool.
Okay. Hey, Patrick. Hey, Ryan. Surprise!
Wow,
We just thought this would look awesome in your oceanfront listing.
it's perfect. Let's put it right over there.
Okay.
Mark, this is the perfect painting for this house. Thank you so much.
Thanks for the business. It looks really good.
I think it is. I think it's going to look great. We're selling this house on Ocean Way, and this is the perfect complement to 3,000 square feet of oceanfront property. This is going to make this home sell. Let's go celebrate.
Okay, cool.
I hope you enjoyed this segment today. We'll see you next time on The American Dream. Cheers.
Cheers.
Our first location is a new restaurant that serves craft cocktails, quality meals, and sports that particular Texas decor. Let's head to the town of Boerne, Texas.
Picture this, 1848, Europe is in complete turmoil. These free-thinking radical Germans, they say, you know what, y'all, we out. They come to settle what we know now as the beautiful Texas Hill Country. They live up and down Cibolo Creek for about 3 years, living off the land till they picked the perfect plot for their utopian new town. They name it after the author that inspired them, Carl Ludwig Born, B-O-R-N-E, and they named the city after it. We anglicize it later, and everything gets bigger in Texas, so we name it B-O-E-R-N-E. You say, huh? We call it Boerne. Boerne is one of the coolest people with the best vibes, and we're about to eat some of the best food at one of the most up-and-coming restaurants called Peggy's at the Green. Let's go check it out.
JJ, how's it going?
Come on, brother.
Long time no see.
Nice to see you, man.
Good.
Hey, so let's check out Peggy's at the Green. Let's go grab a drink at the bar, man.
Sounds good.
So we're here at the bar here at Peggy's, and we're with Haley, one of the bartenders here. So Haley, walk me through. Let's say I've never been to Boerne. Give me like a Boerne in a cup type of drink.
Okay, awesome. We're gonna start with 3 blackberries, and we're gonna do 3 blueberries. 1, 2, 3.
Seems healthy.
Seems pretty healthy, little fruit salad. And then we're gonna muddle that.
Great.
And then we're going to put citrus. We hand juice everything here. Lemon juice, a little bit of OJ, some simple syrup, which is just sugar water. And then we're gonna do some Saint Germain, which is an elderflower liqueur. And last but not least, we're going to put the best stuff, vodka. Tito's is our most popular vodka that we do. Beautiful martini glass. And we're gonna garnish with a blackberry and blueberry. And this is Boerne.
Perfect, love it. So there's a couple of times in life where it actually really comes full circle. Been in real estate for 14 years now. The last job I actually had, the last boss I actually had was a guy named Mark Bohannon. And me and this guy right here named Sean Kimmy, we were both, the first 10 people to work at Bohannon's Prime Steaks and Seafood
Yes,
in
sir.
downtown San Antonio.
Yes, sir.
I love Mark, his wife Marie. I love the whole family. He's a culinary god. It's Mark Bohannon, and everyone knows him. You can't get online without looking at best Texas steaks on earth, right?
Yeah.
It's Mark Bohannon.
Most definitely.
But I remember even Peggy. You know, Peggy was Mark's mom. I remember she would come in and she'd bring that jalapeno jam, which was literally my jam. And we'd spread it over the little Texas croissants or whatever. Crostini's, there it is. And we just serve it to everyone. And then I heard that Peggy passed, and in perfect Mark Bohannon style, he does this homage, which is Peggy's at the Green, and my boy Sean Kimmy's running it, which is just a full circle thing. So I want to say Thanks for hanging out with us, man.
You're very welcome. Thanks for having me, and so glad to see you.
Yeah, bro, for sure. So talk about Peggy's, and Bohanna's Fried Chicken Seafood is another beast, but let's talk about Peggy's. Why is it so cool? How is it burning?
Oh, Peggy's is awesome. It's just a little different than Bohanna's, obviously.
For sure.
Named after Mark's mom,
Yeah.
Peggy. Been out here almost 3 years. It's just a wonderful atmosphere out here. Beautiful, a little bit more relaxed than Bohanna's would say.
I can tell.
Extremely kid-friendly. We're kind of family-orientated.
Talk about the vibe and like who you guys are servicing on the weekends, and how is it here on a Friday or Saturday night?
It gets busy. We have a wonderful outdoor patio. We try to do live music a couple nights a week, usually on the weekends. A lot of our guests are local guests here from Boerne. We try to capture some of the hill country. It's not that we're trying to bring a nightlife to Boerne, but you know, not many places in this fine city that you can go and have a wonderful bar, beautiful selection of spirits, get some high quality food, wonderful service, all bundled into the beautiful community of Boerne.
Yeah, and it's right off Main Street, like it's in the downtown area. Don't have to go far. It's right off I-10. Looking at the collaboration of spirits you have, it's just almost infinite. I can't not find anything up there. This is Peggy's at the Green, Boerne, Texas. If you've never visited Boerne, look at it. Come check it out right down the street from San Antonio. That's it for this week here in San Antonio with American Dream. We'll check you out next time.
Our second story checks out a concept that's seen a rise in recent years: plant-based foods. This celebrity chef-founded restaurant chain seeks to make every meal healthy and wholesome. Let's check out Humble.
Christopher Diaz with the Everyday Luxury Group at Veranda Properties. Today I'm in Windermere, Florida, checking out a new restaurant concept that is making waves throughout Central Florida. This is Humble Plant-Based Eats. Designed and conceptualized by celebrity chef Matthew Kenny in partnership with local business executives and entrepreneurs. This restaurant is doing some amazing things that are well beyond their menu, but let's check it out. I'm sitting here with COO Eric Kozer at their flagship location here in Windermere. Eric, tell us, what is Humble about?
For us, Humble is about a life well fed. And it starts with Chef Matthew Kenny and his 5-star plant-based cuisine and bringing that to the masses through familiar favorites, you know, pizza, burgers, salads, and bowls, and just making it very approachable. But beyond that, you know, really the life well fed for us is, you know, how we can impact people and how we can help people have a better life. It starts with, you know, their diet, but it goes beyond that to impacting the community. Our 1-for-1 program, you know, feeding a child in need with every meal we serve. Our partnership with Agape International Ministries and helping survivors of human trafficking. And, you know, for us, it's really about impacting the community and doing that, you know, one meal at a time.
That's amazing. You mentioned something there. So there's a whole mission behind Humble. Tell me a little bit more about that. What's going on?
So we partnered with Second Harvest Food Bank here in Central Florida. They're one of the largest ministries that are outreaching and fighting hunger here in our local community. We've partnered with other organizations on an international basis, but literally every time the cash register rings, whether it's an ice cream cone or a family of 6, we're feeding a child in need. And Agape International is a phenomenal organization. Anything with a Humble logo, any of our merchandise, which will be available for purchase through our website, helps rescue a woman out of the human trafficking.
Amazing.
Yeah, it's a really cool opportunity for us to see even our employees have an impact, you know, internationally. Even when they, you know, buy a hat or buy a shirt, or customer, you know, we're literally rescuing a woman out of sex trafficking. So.
Very cool, very cool. Now, you talked a moment there also about community and where you're located. Why this location? Why Windermere, Florida?
So Windermere, really, you know, Southwest Orlando has been a booming market for, you know,
yes,
probably
it
the
has.
last 5 years or so, 10 years maybe, even longer than that. And we really wanted to prove that the suburban market as a demographic as a whole, as opposed to some of Chef Matthew Kenny's other locations, which are, you know, major metropolitan areas, New York, LA, that suburban America would respond well to his cuisine and the whole plant-based idea. So, really it just goes back to what's happening here, the demographics, the density, the growth. We're primarily situated in between the two biggest high schools. Literally, we're equidistant from both of them, Windermere High School, Windermere Prep. And it's just a great opportunity to touch the whole community, especially Southwest Orlando.
Yeah, it is really a fantastic area. Orlando is booming. Windermere is a major player in the whole sector of Orlando. It's an excellent place to live, work, play, invest, and just do life. So this is a fantastic area. I've personally tasted the menu. It's amazing. You definitely want to come out here and try Humble and know that you're not just having a great meal, but you're having an impact on other people in the community and saving lives. So come check it out. See you next time.
The last story of the week takes us to a farmer's market for some fresh local produce. Sometimes the best way to enjoy a good meal is in the comfort of your own home. Let's head to Rowayton, Connecticut.
Everybody loves a good farmer's market, and Rowayton is no different. They bring out the essence of community vibe. Rowayton is super casual, year-round, but it's especially fun in the summertime. Today we're going to meet my friend and local personal chef, Jameson Van Loan of Mycana Foods. Let's go say hi and see what's cooking. Thanks for being here with us today.
Thank you for having me. I'm very excited.
I am too, because I love talking about food.
Me too. Favorite subject.
So I'm curious, it's such a creative profession. How did you get your start?
I was really lucky. My mom was an awesome cook, and she put me in the kitchen at a really young age. And I was like one of those 8-year-olds that loved reading recipes. I had a subscription to Gourmet magazine back in the day. I loved food from there. I ended up going to culinary school after college, and then been cooking ever since.
So what are we making today?
So today we are going to make our farm stand gazpacho, and we actually get all of our produce here at the Rowayton Farmers Market, and it is a fan favorite of Mycana Foods.
That's cool, and then we can take all the stuff back and we can whip it up in a kitchen that I'm representing.
Awesome, I would love that.
Okay, cool.
Okay, great, let's do it.
We are here at one of Pinnacle Group's fantastic listings, 15 Tom Street in Rowayton. This location is killer because it's just a couple of blocks from the town. Another thing is that it's 1 block to the Rowayton train station. And in a town where many people commute to New York City, it's key to not have to deal with the rush of the morning train or parking.
Nice.
Let's go inside and take a look.
Awesome.
This 2006 build is so fresh with its bright walls and cozy chic interior. You would never guess that it's almost 5,000 square feet.
Wow.
Check out this kitchen.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Isn't it cool?
Love this. Can't wait to start cooking.
All right, so I'm gonna let you get started, and I'm gonna show our viewers around the house. Every time I tell my family that I'm making something healthy, they always groan. I'm curious what your secret is.
You know, I think it's really important to use produce that's in season, tastes better, and unique combinations. Obviously with this dish, we're using watermelon, corn, mint, and basil as a salsa on top of the gazpacho, so it's adding that like fun element to it.
Sounds amazing.
It's
I'm
gonna
so
be good.
excited to try it. Thank you both for being here with us today, and thanks for sharing your home.
Thank you.
Cheers to the American Dream, and we're waiting.
Cheers.
We would like to thank everyone that has helped the American Dream become what it is today. It was great to check out some inspirational stories from across the country and hear from some exceptional people in your city. We love hearing stories from all over our great nation and hope you do too. Thank you for watching.